With all the fun, chaos, and jokes, we often forget just how polarizing the Gumball characters really are. Some fans will defend Darwin like he's family, while others can't stand the side of characters like Sussy or Felicity. So who's really loved, who's despised, and why do fans argue about it years after the show ended? Stick around because these rankings might destroy some friendships. Warning, what you're about to hear will probably anger you, because in Gumball the characters you absolutely love, someone despises, and vice versa. And when we reveal which character got ranked the absolute worst, the one even diehard fans can't stand, you'll understand why we sent this warning. Stick with me because the results could give you your daily anger pill. Ask anyone who watches Gumball, and they'll say Darwin's the most lovable character in the series. He's often ranked number 1 in fan polls of favorite Gumball characters. And believe me, it's easy to see why. First off, he's innocent, optimistic, and unfailingly kind. One fan even said that Darwin is so inquisitive about the world, very selfless, and compassionate, making him a fun character with a lot of heart.
So instead, I'll just say, eat my face.
As Gumball's best friend turned brother, Darwin brings a wholesome vibe to every misadventure. He's the guy who tries to do the right thing, even if it means getting hurt to help someone he loves. Remember him trekking across town without water to rescue Gumball in the Origins? Fans also cherish Darwin's emotional growth. By later seasons, he even found love with the ghost girl Carrie, officially becoming a couple after a heartfelt kiss in The Matchmaker. Through it all, Darwin remained the show's moral compass, often reminding Gumball, and us, about empathy and positivity. With the new Gumball episodes on the horizon, you can bet Darwin will be back spreading joy, and fans couldn't be happier to have their favorite goldfish along for the ride. Before we move on to the next section, please don't forget to subscribe if you liked the video so far.
Mother, you will let me know when we're there.
Yes, my precious.
Mother, are we there now?
No, not yet, darling.
Mother, I'm bored. Will you not go faster?
Yes, that sounds like a very good idea.
Mother, are we there?
Yes, we are. Now Daddy's going to take care of you while Mommy has a little lie down.
On the flip side, Felicity Parham, aka Billy's mom. She has the dubious honor of being perhaps the most hated character in Gumball's world. How hated is she? Well, fans on Reddit overwhelmingly agree Felicity is snobbish and rude, with nothing else to offer. Essentially, Elmore's ultimate busybody. In fact, it's a running joke in the fandom that Felicity is the worst character in the show. But why do viewers despise her so much? Just look at her track record. In The Egg, Felicity acts like a total snob, belittling Nicole Watterson and anyone who isn't as proper as her. In The Law, she hypocritically joins a citywide crime spree despite pretending to be upset about lawlessness. And in The Blame, she leads a crusade against video games, then burns a bunch of books for good measure. These antics paint Felicity as uptight, elitist, and downright infuriating. Little wonder fans label her as a Karen of Elmore who drives even mild-mannered Nicole into a rage. Felicity is intentionally written to be unlikable, and boy did the creators succeed. The mere sight of this orange mom triggers the fandom every time. Hate her, or well, hate her, Felicity has cemented herself as the character everyone loves to hate. But all that hatred is immediately neutralized when the star of the show himself, Gumball Watterson, appears on screen. All adore the Blue Cat protagonist, plus, he consistently ranks near the top of fan favorite lists for being an unforgettably funny and surprisingly relatable lead. Sure, Gumball is mischievous and egotistical on the surface, but fans appreciate that despite this, Gumball has a big heart and can be surprisingly selfless. He'll concoct crazy schemes and snarky one-liners, then turn around to do anything for his family and friends when it counts. His wild imagination drives the show's humor, whether he's trading insults with Tina the T-Rex, or staging over-the-top pranks. And viewers love that unpredictable energy. Critics have also praised the character's antics as first-rate silliness, amid domestic chaos, which pretty much nails Gumball's charm. Importantly, Gumball isn't a static character, he grows. By the end of Season 6, he faced his biggest challenge yet in the Inquisition. A shocking cliffhanger where reality crumbles and Gumball's nemesis Rob warns of looming doom. A new sequel series in 2025 continues Gumball's story, promising to resolve that cliffhanger. Gumball's blend of wit, heart, and chaos has made him a beloved cartoon icon, and we can't wait to see what trouble he'll stir up and get out of next.
Here, a present for you.
What is it?
It's a map of an egg.
Thanks.
Alternating back to the not-so-beloved, let's talk Sussy. If you've seen her, you remember her. Sussy is the bizarre chin-faced Muppet character with a perpetual derpy grin. And let's just say, a lot of fans wish they could unsee her. In fan discussions, Sussy often tops the chart of most hated Gumball characters. One viewer bluntly called her the most disgusting, atrocious, and dumb character, whose appearances make them fight the urge to regurgitate. Ouch. Why such visceral dislike? Mainly it's because of her creepy design and absurd behavior. She's the definition of weird for weird's sake, eating dirt, making uncanny noises, and popping up randomly to spout nonsense. Many find it more gross than funny. In fact, an online poll of hated characters put Sassy, their nickname for Sussy, at number 1, with the author saying she's just yucky. I still hate her. Sussy-centric episodes like The Weirdo didn't help her case. Though intended to teach acceptance, they mostly highlighted how uncomfortable Susie's oddball antics made viewers feel. To be fair, some diehard fans enjoy the absurdity Sussy brings. Gumball is a surreal show after all, but the general audience reaction? Please, no more chin jokes. In a series filled with lovable, eccentric characters, Sussy managed to cross the line from endearingly weird to just, weird. And for that, she earns a solid spot among the most disliked characters in the fandom.
Impossible! How?
I have been through the most grueling training on the planet.
Which school taught you? Was it Hokuto? Was it Konoha? Or was it Mr. Miyagi?
No, it was the School of Life. I have raised 3 kids and 1 husband.
Nicole Watterson, Gumball's mom, is a fan favorite and arguably one of the coolest and scariest moms in cartoon history. Nicole is often listed among the top Gumball characters, and fans have lauded her depth and personality. At first glance, Nicole is a strict, overworked mother, but as the show progresses, episodes like The Choices and The Parents gave us a heartfelt look at her past and her sacrifices. Many viewers realized she's the most relatable character in the series, trying to balance career and family while managing the chaos her kids unleash. Of course, Nicole is also hilariously intense. This is the same blue cat who can karate chop a door in half and go full Super Saiyan when provoked. Fans love that contrast. She's a melting pot of personality, irrationally strict at times, but ultimately righteous and kind. And heaven help anyone who messes with her family, because Nicole has zero chill when protecting her kids. She literally challenged a T-Rex to a fight to defend Gumball in one episode. Viewers have dubbed her the Mama Bear because she's so powerful, caring, and not to be trifled with. Fun fact, Nicole is so tough that an official ranking named her the most powerful character in Gumball's universe. Yes, even above supervillains.
My name is Sarah, and I'm obsessive about comics, movies, Gumball, fan art, Darwin, Gumball and Darwin, making lists about things I'm obsessed with.
Sarah G. Lato, the ice cream cone girl and self-appointed fangirl of Gumball and Darwin, has a knack for making fans collectively groan. Sarah isn't an outright villain, but many viewers find her incredibly annoying, enough to rank her among the most hated characters. Why? In a word, obsession. Sarah's entire shtick is obsessing over the main characters to a creepy degree, writing fanfiction about them, stalking them around town, and inserting herself into situations uninvited. One detailed analysis calls her the incredibly annoying stalker of the series. In The Fan, her debut episode, Sarah followed Gumball and Darwin everywhere, making them so uncomfortable. But her worst moment might be the ship-ending, an infamous Season 6 episode where Sarah's fanfiction fantasies run amok, shipping or pairing up all the characters in bizarre romances. Many fans cite this as one of the worst episodes of the show, precisely because of how cringy Sarah's behavior gets. don't let her cute appearance fool you. Anais is the smartest person in Elmore and a big fan favorite in her own right. We all love Anais for her brainy wit and deadpan sass. In a family of goofballs, she's often the only one thinking logically, which leads to some brilliantly funny moments. As one fan put it, Anais is well-rounded, a genius when she needs to be, but still a kid who loves her plush toys. Yes, this prodigy carries around a Daisy the Donkey doll, and viewers find that mix simply adorable. Throughout the series, Anais repeatedly saves the day with her intellect, whether it's outsmarting her brothers over control of the TV and the remote, or solving mysteries around the house. Yet she also has the impatience and blunt honesty of a child, which produces comedy gold. Who can forget her matter-of-fact takedowns of Gumball's dumb ideas? In fan polls, Anais consistently ranks high among the best characters, often in the top 5, thanks to her unique role. She even has episodes centered around her like The Matchmaker, where she tries to set up Darwin, showcasing her sweet side. Critics and fans alike appreciate that. Despite being a prodigy, Anais is written with the same care as any other kid character. She has moments of vulnerability and loneliness too.
Hi, I'm Tobias Wilson, and a lot of people ask me, can you teach me to be as cool as you? And I say no, you'll never be as cool as me. But I can teach you to be cooler than you, and just maybe, you'll be a hit with the ladies like me. What up, sunshine?
Quick, name a person who loves Tobias. Yeah, can't think of anyone. That's probably because Tobias is widely disliked by the fandom, often landing in the worst character lists. Why? Because, well, he's kind of a jerk. He's the spoiled rich kid of Elmore Junior High, and he never misses a chance to be obnoxious. Let's run through Toby's greatest hits, or misses. He once turned a class project into a ridiculous battle for Penny's affection, antagonizing Gumball for no reason. He borrowed a video game from Gumball and Darwin and never cared when it got broken, essentially stealing it. He's cheated in competitions. Remember him and his mom rigging the Mother's Day contest? He even went around slapping classmates' butts just to be the center of attention, somehow managing to offend everyone. Basically, Tobias is vain, self-centered, and often useless as a friend. Fans often joke, like father, like son, as Tobias' dad Harold is also a bully, making the Wilsons a package deal of annoyance. In one community poll, Tobias was ranked the second worst character, only beaten by a bigger bully. Switching gears to pure positivity, the peanut-turned-magical fairy and Gumball's devoted girlfriend, Penny Fitzgerald. Penny is absolutely one of the most beloved characters in Gumball. In fact, some fans rank her as their #1 favorite. She embodies kindness and love, and her character arc is one of the show's most memorable. For the first few seasons, Penny was the shy cheerleader with a literal shell. She appeared as a peanut. But in the beautiful episode The Shell, Penny breaks out of her shell, revealing her true form, a glowing, fairy-like shapeshifter. This moment was a huge hit with fans and critics because it symbolized self-acceptance and trust, with Gumball support. From then on, Penny's ability to morph into fantastical creatures, a dragon, a flying fairy, etc. was seriously cool. But more importantly, her personality blossomed. We the fans love Penny because she's loyal, understanding, and brave. She always supports Gumball's crazy schemes with a smile. Well, unless he's being really dumb. One fan summed it up: Penny is smart, kind, and won't cheat on Gumball. What's not to love? She's often the voice of reasoning and a source of warmth in the show. Even when drama arises like misunderstandings in the episodes, the misunderstanding or the drama, Penny proves to be forgiving and true to her friends. By the series finale, she's firmly part of the Watterson inner circle, fighting alongside the family to save their world. If you enjoyed the video so far, please don't forget to crush that subscribe button. This list would not be complete without Miss Lucy Simian. She's the ancient baboon teacher who has terrorized Elmore Junior High since the Stone Age. Literally. Miss Simian is the classic love-to-hate character, essentially the main antagonist before the likes of Rob came along. Fans universally agree that Miss Simian is a terrible person, and that's precisely why she's such a memorable character and one of the most hated. Let's recount her haul of shame. First, she has zero empathy for her students and routinely bullies the kids she's supposed to teach. In The Ape, we learn she bullied Nicole Watterson throughout her childhood, calling her a loser and sabotaging her confidence. She tried to get Gumball expelled out of spite and even celebrated when he was in danger. In the fight, Miss Simian literally chooses not to warn Gumball that he's about to get crushed crushed by Tina Rex, just to enjoy the spectacle. She's also cheated. She forged documents to maintain her tenure in the authority, lied, and manipulated everyone from the principal to little Darwin when it suits her. With over 2 million years of nastiness under her belt, Miss Simian has quite the resume of misdeeds. Not surprisingly, fans rank her among the show's worst individuals. One discussion dubbed her arguably the main antagonist for much of the series. And yet, ironically, viewers also find her dark humor entertaining at times. But let me ask you this. If you had to erase one Gumball character forever, loved or hated, who would it be, and why? Here's another video Gumball lovers enjoyed watching. Bye for now.